this album, Hold the Sky, one of my favorite spiritual teachers, from Anthony, down in Lima, same thing, John Denver, same thing. Music is powerful, don't you think? Speaking of powerful music, my mom was listening to Robert play Deep Purple earlier this morning, and she was reminded her friends that when she was in the orphanage, she used to sing that song for the talent show. Doesn't take a lot to trigger those memories, does it? So I'm going to talk about living deeply today, I think. Had a few challenges getting this talk put together, so I don't know, I might not have a talk. I told David Palmer this morning, I may just say, I don't have a talk, got any questions? That could happen. But I do believe in the lyrics of Carl Anthony's song that I believe in right now. Is there anything else? Is there anything else, really? No. Right now. And then in a few more seconds, it'll be right now then too. It's always right now, no matter what. And so this idea of just getting up, getting dressed, and then letting God do the rest is pretty good advice, don't you think?
Yep.
Get up, show up, dress up, and then just let God be God in your life. So I'm going to talk about living deeply within the complexity of our human experience. I don't know about you, but my life is pretty complex. Anybody got a real easy flow in life? Probably not. Probably not. The truth is, there is absolutely no better time and no better place to live deeply, to find contentment, than right here, right now, in this exact moment. Because if it's not going to be here and now, when? When and where? When and where? It's got to be right here, right now, where we are. So the question becomes, what if we can actually be content already? Live deeply right now in the sacred now, and be satisfied with things as they are. Not wanting them to be different, not wanting to get anywhere but where we are, and just make that decision to be content, to live deeply within that moment, this moment. Be fascinated by it. Have reverence for it as it is, see. Appreciate this exact moment in time for all that it's worth in this beautiful sanctuary with these beautiful faces and these sparkling eyes that those lyrics talked about and those smiles you see. To engage with life, our life turns moment to moment, and to, be like water, like Daniel's lyrics said, to go with the flow, to flow back to the sea, see, not push against the river. And when we do that, when we have that deeper way of tending to this moment, to notice things in this moment, sometimes we see them in a new way. We see them in a way that we've never seen them before. Because as Days Dunaway says, this moment in time, this day, will never be repeated in exactly the same way again, ever. So our call is to be very present with what is right now. And the faster that we start chasing after what isn't, the next moment in time, the quicker we overlook the possibility that's right here, right now, in this moment, with all of this. So we have to allow it, to accept it, to go with the flow. There we go. Everybody needs to hear. Ramana Maharshi says, we're always chasing horizons, searching for some secret of life other than where we are. You been there? One more workshop, one more experience, one more place to travel, one more thing to do, one of those check marks on the to-do list. We have a tendency in 12-step program, we say that we have a tendency to be restless, irritable, and discontent. We always want to be someplace else, doing something different. Yeah, I think that probably applies to all of us, doesn't it? Those of us who are in the 12-step program understand it at a deep level. And sometimes we have a tendency to want to postpone our contentment and this concept of appreciating the moment deeply for someday when. Someday when things line up just the way I want them to. Someday when things are just perfect the way I design them. Has that been your experience? Hasn't been my experience. Life comes uninvited, almost moment by moment. We lose sight, looking for it there, on that next horizon. We lose sight of the deep experience right now, of what this is all about, what the potential is right here, right now, with these people, in this experience, you see. I want to be okay with life where I am. Not life someplace else, not life in the past, not life in the future, but just right now, where I am, with this situation, and not wanting it to be different than it is. Now, does that mean I'm not going to have any aspirations? No. Does that mean I let go of hope? No. What it means is that I'm content with the moment. Contentment's a practice. It's not the end. It's the energy of the moment to be content, to live deeply with whatever's going on. That's the practice. That's the practice. And when we do that, the quality of the engagement with the experience is going to be very different, see? When we are not pushing against it, when we're going with the flow, when we're accepting the experience, when we're appreciating the experience deeply, then guess what? We have a soft, easy mind. We're comfortable. We don't sense that tension all around us, you see. Life's always going to be busy. It's always going to be demanding. It's always going to be noisy. That's my experience. Anybody have a different experience in that? Yeah. It's always going to be a little confusing, demanding, surprising, disappointing, awesome. It's going to be all of it, see? And the thing is, within that, we get so wrapped up in how we want it to look. You know, we make all those to-do lists. Actually, we're having a gathering at Mom's house this afternoon for family because it's a celebration of her 95th birthday, which will be on Wednesday. And we're going to and let me tell you, there's a lot to do on all of this. A lot to do. Set up this table, set up those chairs, order this food, prepare this stuff, see? A lot of to-do lists, right? We've got a lot of to-do lists. But the thing is, we think that once we get that handled, that to-do, whatever that thing is, we get all wrapped up in the to-do, and we don't savor the moment, we don't appreciate the beauty of that moment. I'm trying to do things a little different in my life these days, and stand back and go, ah, look at that. That looks pretty good. That's pretty awesome. Stand back and appreciate it in the moment, because what I know is, if I don't do that, if I'm not calm and relaxed in this moment, another moment's going to come right after it and invite me to either be calm and relaxed, like when everybody shows up, or step into that tension and not live deeply within the experience, see? There's always going to be more to do, isn't that the truth? There's always going to be more to do. And if I'm struggling against whatever that thing is, and think the purpose of my life is to get it all done, and the guy that wrote the book, Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, It's All Small Stuff, he's got a whole chapter that says, guess what, when you die, your in basket won't be empty. Yeah. It's not, it isn't. To get it all done is to enjoy the process, to enjoy it while you're doing it, while you're being present with whatever that experience is every step along the way, see? To be okay, to live fully within that thing, very deeply, with ease, with grace, with a sense of harmony and confidence, to be okay with it, not to want it to be different than it is, see? to be okay with what we have, who we are, and where we are. That is a big spiritual practice. Yes, I see heads going, yes it is, yes it is. So I'm going to share with you, I picked this, A Simple Life is a Beautiful Life today for a PowerPoint picture, because there's something, some ease and grace about being almost 73 years old, about letting go of the history of being a homeowner, the history of being, sort of the head of the household. My children have all, one child died, and one child moved to Tampa, and everybody's scattered around. That image for myself has shifted a lot, simplified. Guess what? It's me. It's very simple now. My life has been very shaken up. My house is sold. I basically donated or sold everything that I own. I downsized in every way. I even downsized my closet, downsized my clothes. I was told, Linda, Linda, I'd be happy wearing a uniform, like the monks do, or the nuns do, or the priests do. I'd be really happy with that. And Linda goes, I'm not happy doing that. So I've downsized in every way. Downsized in the closet, and went, got to get rid of most of this, and made it fit. And it's good, it's okay. Probably wear the same thing every Sunday, I don't care. It'll be good for me. So I moved from this big 4,000 square foot house with all this stuff into a beautiful bedroom in my mom's house. I have a desk, a beautiful bed, my dog crate. Lucy lives with me in that room. I have a vanity and a small bookshelf. And I downsized my entire library. I told Mom as we were donating my entire library to the city of Orange, to their library. I said, they probably think the owner of these books died, because who would give away so many books? So downsized in every way. And to remind myself, on the very top shelf of my bookcase is a sign that says, keep it simple. Keep it simple. A reminder that I simply need to meet the moment as it is and express the divine qualities that are important to me within that moment. To live deeply the qualities that matter, the qualities that make a difference in my life. To be patient. Living deeply to me is being patient in every moment, even with the dog.
And your mother.
And my mother. That's not true. That's not true. To be humble, to be kind, to be generous, to find beauty wherever I can, to love, to be tender, to find the grace in the moment. This is living deeply. To find harmony and acceptance with what is, to be quiet, and to bring forth compassion and care. And I've got to tell you, when you simplify your life and you set an intention to live deeply, it's a lot easier to live the qualities that are important to you. And what I can tell you is, you can do that even if you've got a real complicated life. And I've got a bunch of sons that are doing crazy stuff, and a bunch of kids that have got various kinds of lives, and daughters that are having surgeries, and we're all going through stuff, aren't we? You can still have that basic idea of living simply. For me, it's easy because I'm, physically downsized. That's not necessary. But if you set the intention to remember that the purpose of life is not to get it all done, not to have it all, the one with the most toys wins. That's not it. That's not it. The purpose is to live deeply and to enjoy every step along the way. To live fully, with ease, with grace, and to live in the moment. Right now, there's no other time, no matter what. Right now. This is a place to live deeply. And so next time you get all caught up in your mind and your busyness and can't figure stuff out, take a deep breath and remember the lyrics of Carl Anthony's song, I believe. See, that's a basic trust in the universe. Have basic trust in the universe to support your process. I believe that if I just get up, show up, get dressed, step back, and let go and let God do all the rest, that my life is going to be much, much more pleasant. Thank you for listening.